Love is unpredictable. It's messy, complicated, and sometimes absolutely insane. Reality TV has given us love stories that make us swoon, but it has also delivered some of the wildest, most unsettling, and downright disturbing relationships ever broadcasted. These weren't fairy tales, they were train wrecks, the kind of romances that left viewers cringing, arguing, and asking, is this even real? Some of these couples defied all logic. Others seemed like pure social experiments gone horribly wrong. And a few? They were so controversial that people still debate whether love was ever part of the equation. These aren't your typical reality TV love stories. These are the ones that broke the internet, sparked outrage, and blurred the line between entertainment and nightmare fuel. Brace yourself, because these romances were anything but normal. Number 3, Courtney Stodden and Doug Hutchison, the 16-year-old bride and the 51-year-old actor. This was the age gap relationship that had everyone talking. In 2011, aspiring model Courtney Stodden, just 16 years old, made headlines when she married 51-year-old actor Doug Hutchison, best known for his roles in The Green Mile and Lost. Their love story wasn't just controversial, it was scandalous. Courtney's parents had to give legal consent for the marriage, and Doug claimed he had no idea how young she was when they first connected. But as soon as the news broke, the backlash was immediate. People weren't just disturbed by the age gap, they were confused by Courtney's bizarre public persona. She dressed provocatively, spoke in an exaggerated babyish voice, and seemed to constantly blur the line between teenager and hypersexualized adult. It made people uncomfortable. Then came their reality TV debut on Couples Therapy, where their marriage was put under a microscope. Viewers saw a strange dynamic. Doug, soft-spoken and almost fragile, while Courtney played up her bombshell persona. They had disturbing arguments, moments of awkward affection, and interactions that felt more like a publicity stunt than a real relationship. And then, just as bizarrely as it started, it all fell apart. After years of claiming they were madly in love, Courtney filed for divorce. But here's the kicker. Years later, they came forward saying that Courtney had been groomed into the relationship and that they were manipulated by fame-hungry adults around them. So was it love? Was it exploitation? Or was it just Hollywood at its worst? Number 2, Big Ed and Rose, the no-neck controversy that took over the internet.
I like the view.
You do?
Yes.
You're my best view.
Me.
Big Ed and Rose weren't just a weird couple, they were a phenomenon. If you've ever scrolled through the internet, you've probably seen a meme of Big Ed. His love story with Rose Vega on 90 Day Fiancé was so awkward, so uncomfortable, and so bizarre that it became an instant internet sensation. Big Ed, a 54-year-old American, connected online with 23-year-old Rose, a single mother from the Philippines. Their story had all the elements of a classic 90 Day Fiancé train wreck. An older man looking for love in a foreign country, a massive cultural gap, and a relationship that felt doomed from the start. But the real bizarre moments came when Ed finally traveled to the Philippines to meet Rose in person. From the second they saw each other, things got weird. First, there was the infamous moment when Ed told Rose to shave her legs because he didn't like it. Then, he gave her mouthwash and told her that her breath wasn't pretty. And let's not forget the part where he lied about wanting children, something Rose desperately wanted. But the worst part? Ed demanded that Rose take an STD test while refusing to do one himself. The tension kept building until Rose snapped. She called Ed out for his lies, confronted him on camera, and walked out of the relationship. Fans loved her for it. Ed, on the other hand, became a walking meme. His face plastered all over social media as the cringe king of reality TV. The breakup was humiliating, dramatic, and absolutely iconic. And even after it ended, Ed milked his 90 Day Fiancé fame, appearing in spin-offs and cashing in on the controversy. So, was this a doomed love story? Or was it just a desperate attempt at internet fame? Number 1, Flavor Flav, and literally every woman on Flavor of Love.
Time is a bitch, boy!
This might just be the wildest reality TV love story of all time. In the mid-2000s, rapper Flavor Flav, yes, Flavor Flav, became the ultimate bachelor on Flavor of Love, a dating show where dozens of women literally fought for his affection. And when I say fought, I mean physically. The premise was simple: a mansion full of women, all competing for Flavor Flav's love, through the most insane challenges imaginable. Some were forced to cook for him using only fried chicken. Others had to endure awkward, sloppy makeout sessions. And in one of the most repulsive moments in reality TV history, one contestant even licked his toast to prove her devotion. The show wasn't just bizarre, it was chaotic. There were screaming matches, drink throwing, and moments so ridiculous that they felt like a parody of dating shows. And yet, the women took it seriously. One of the most unforgettable contestants was Tiffany New York Pollard, who became famous for her iconic meltdowns and ruthless personality. She was obsessed with Flav, and when he didn't choose her, she went ballistic. But here's where it gets even weirder. Every season ended the same way. Flav would fall in love, pick a winner, and then break up with them immediately after the cameras stopped rolling. So did anyone actually love Flavor Flav? Or was this just one big joke? Some say it was all staged. Others insist that some of the contestants actually fell for him. But one thing's for sure, this was reality TV at its absolute weirdest. Love on reality TV isn't just unpredictable, it's a spectacle. Some couples push boundaries, others break the internet, and a few, they make us wonder if love is even real anymore. From a teenage bride and her Hollywood husband, to a meme-worthy romance that blurred the line between cringe and entertainment, these love stories weren't just bizarre. They were controversial, uncomfortable, and sometimes straight-up disturbing. But here's the real question. Were these relationships doomed from the start, or were they built for entertainment? Were these people truly in love, or were they just chasing fame? And if love is just another reality show,